Hey everyone, so I have a whole bunch of stuff to show you, including the new Resiners Lite air purifier, but I redid this entire room. So I used to, if any of you who have seen any of my videos, I used to have my desk here with the cat trees and the cat beds and all that stuff. There was a rollaway bed here. I put the desk in the room where I was doing all my resin, which was a guest room, which was absolutely silly because guests would come and all this resin stuff was set up. So I moved everything into here, the desk over there, got rid of the rollaway bed, and I feel like I have so much room now. I'm thinking like, why didn't I think of that before? So these are both up-down desks, and they're great. This one really can only go down a little more because I have so much stuff under it. But this one really can go up and down. It's really nice. It's actually nice to sit here with a bar stool, or you can lower it all the way down and use a regular desk chair. So this is super cool. And this table was the one that sat kind of in the middle of the room, and at the end of it was my laser cutter, which I am going to find another spot for. But this, I do all my resin work on. I mix up my resin and whatnot, and I have 2 bubble removal machines, my curing machine, a mixing machine, and then over there I have 2. These are both curing tables. And then this table has always been here. My cat just walked in the room. This table over here has always been here. And I have my stained glass set up on here to cut stained glass or just work. Right now it's starting to catch everything. But so over here I actually have a cabinet. And this cabinet is, I'm going to move this back a little so you can see the whole thing, is actually from IKEA. And I have 2 of them, and it's nice because you can see everything that you have way up at the top, but yet you have space under here where you can hide stuff. So I have a lot of my tumbled glass and cabochons and just different things that you'd put in resin. And then on this wall here, I have all of my, a bunch of different colored crushed glass just on all those shelves over there. I'll come up a little bit closer. And yeah. Right here. So that's nice storage. And then I actually have this this cabinet too, which you've probably seen before, that has a bunch of crushed glass in it, or not crushed glass, but tumbled glass and seashells and sand and all that. And then since my husband's retired, he's relocating a lot of my stuff. So all my spray paint that I had before, he put out in the garage on shelves and in cabinets so I could get at it. So this freed this up, which is just a shoe holder that you hang on the back of the door. You could really store a lot of stuff in there. And I put all my glitters in there and I arranged them by color. So that really worked out nice. So anyway, some changes. So anyway, a bunch of changes, and I'm really liking this setup because I just have so much more room to do stuff. And so anyway, this is the new Resiners, air purifier Lite. And the difference between the 2 of them is, well, one of the main differences is the square footage that it covers. So each room is, each air purifier that you buy, no matter what kind it is, will tell you the square footage that it can clean or purify the air in, and it'll tell you the time that it can do it in. And this one, I believe, is over 300 square foot, and this is a little over 200 square. This is like 360, and this is like 223 square foot air purification. So if you have a room this size, which is like 11 by 12, I guess, or maybe it's a little bit bigger, you could get away with using one of these. And there is a difference in cost. This is about $40 or $50 less than the larger one. And when I say larger one, I mean taller, because they're really about the same size. The only difference is you can see this is on a little stand. So some other differences are, so this has 5 control buttons. This only has 4 because this one does not have a temperature or a humidity setting. So the other button on this is to change it from Fahrenheit to Celsius, but because it does not have a temperature or a humidity reading, there's no reason to have a button for changing it from Fahrenheit to Celsius. One of the other big differences I forgot to say is when the VOC level goes up on the original Resiners, it's the sides that light up and change color and go red, whereas on the new Lite, the sides do not light up. The ring around the top is what changes color and goes to red. So that's another big difference. So the other thing is, both of these pretty much look the same internally. It has the filter here, and it clearly states on it this side up when you're putting it together. But the other Resiners has an internal plug that you have to plug in from here down into there, whereas this one does not have it. So, and then to put it back in, there's a little arrow here that you just line it up with. Yep, right there. And then it's just a simple twist to snap it in, and you can pick it up. It's got like a little handle on the back. But they both still have the on-off button. They both still have the fan button. So the fan button on the original air purifier, there's the button, and it tells you the level it's at, 1, 2, or 3 with those little symbols. And on the new one, it tells you the level it's at as you push it as L1, L2, and L3. It still has the auto mode. The auto mode will automatically adjust the fan speed according to the VOCs that are detected in the room. So if your air purifier starts to going, the levels go up and this starts to turn red, it'll increase the fan speed. And it also has the timer button. You can set it from 1 to 9 hours and it will automatically shut off. So anyway, this one is going to stay here, and this one I'm going to put over on the other table where I do all my mixing. So one thing I wanted to explain that a lot of people, there's like a misunderstanding about, or people don't really understand, is that there are VOC-free resins. But VOC-free resins doesn't mean that it's not going to emit VOCs during the curing process, and that's pretty much when it happens. So when you go to, if you get resin that's VOC-free, well, the resin is VOC-free, the hardener is VOC-free, the fumes it emits when separate does not contain VOCs, and that's how they say it's VOC-free. But when mixing occurs and the curing process starts, the fumes that it emits just simply by the curing process causes VOCs. And a lot of the resin companies put different chemicals into it that have to be removed as a gas for the curing process to finish. They put things in there that increase the UV resistance, that increase the curing process, speed it up, ones that make the resin thinner. There's all different additives that the resin companies put into the resins, and these are, they call it off-gassing. So when the curing process starts, they off-gas, these chemicals come out and they cause VOCs to be emitted. That's why it's really important to wear, well, first of all, your PPE, your respirator, your gloves, but it's also important to have some kind of air purification system to get it out, because your respirator is protecting you at the moment, but when you take that off and the room still is filled with VOCs from the curing process, and that goes on till the end. I've had the this go off and up to red when I was demolding 8 hours later. So, curing isn't finished at 8 hours when you can touch it. It actually takes the full 72 hours before it stops emitting these VOCs. So I think it's really important to have some kind of air purification, whether you choose this or whatnot. And this is not just for resin, you know, it's for anything. You know, there's things in our life that we use, like the alcohol. I don't know if you remember in the last one I squirted this, and this just went off the charts. It went way up. So this isopropyl alcohol is worse in a lot of ways than the resin. And I did a demonstration with spray paint once. The spray paint is terrible for you. A lot of these things, you need to be wearing respirators. You need protection for. I am not an expert in any of these areas, but I am a retired registered nurse, and I know your health is really important. Just think about it. And anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, hit the like button, it really helps. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. I have all sorts of glass and resin art, as you see, all my things that I've made. And believe it or not, I have a video for every single one of these, plus about 300 or 400 more videos on different glass and resin art projects. So, I hope you come check out the channel and maybe try, if you're interested in glass and resin art, maybe you'd like to try some of the projects. And those are only a few of the things, and everything you see here, like I said, I have a video on. So anyway, we have a great Facebook group going also. Check us out over there, and I hope you guys all have a great day. Thanks for watching.